Hello everyone, I am back. This is video number 2. It is also a filler episode, but it is it is video number 2. I said I was gonna make 5 videos. I have 2 videos in the making, kind of, not really, kind of just one, but that's okay. We're working on it. December I'm gonna have to grind, but I'm gonna get these next 3 videos out there as quickly as possible. But today we are telling a story. It's gonna be a nice interesting story time about some lore from middle school. They called him the Jiddler. He was a very spooky man. He showed up around, I want to say, second semester of 8th grade. Let me tell you, he showed up and he did some damage. That's all I'm gonna say. But this story, it's a good one. Stick around. The story of the Jiddler is so compact and free. It's gonna go by quick, but it's the most funny story ever. So I had this friend, let's call him EM. So EM, he's this short black kid with the most squeaky voice you will ever hear. This is all happening in about 8th grade, maybe second semester 8th grade. All I'm gonna say is EM's gonna come in later in the story, but sometime second semester 8th grade, these notes start showing up in the bathroom saying the most outrageous shit ever, and signed by none other than the Jiddler. And this happens for about 2 weeks, and then one day a video comes out. Some random kid posts a video of this kid with a fucking McDonald's bag over his head and like the most weird symbols on the bag and an Akatsuki cloak. I can't make this shit up. He says he's the Jiddler. Okay. I'm like, hold on. That voice is kind of familiar. That voice saying he's gonna fucking school. No. Let's leave that out of the story. But that's how he eventually got caught, as he said he was gonna, I'm sure you can assume, but he said he was gonna do something to the school. I'm sure you can assume what that means, but he got caught. It turned out being one of my friends. It was EM. He got caught, but the notes never stopped. When the notes never stopped, I kind of questioned if it was him until he came out of ISS telling me it was him. By the way, they raided his house. Funniest shit ever. They raided his house because he was playing a role. The Jiddler, bro. All I can say is the Jiddler eventually fought Batman. I don't know how that happened. It was the last day of school. He fought Batman, and then he's been gone since. I don't think I've spoken to him since that day. Nevertheless, the Jiddler has been missing. I don't know what happened to him. He's gone, and yeah, RIP Jiddler. And if you're still out there, don't come back. No, do come back, but don't come back. That shit was crazy. Oh my gosh, that was like the fastest story time I could have ever made. But bro, my mom's watching a fucking movie loud as hell, dude. Go to sleep. You know how these filler episodes go. I talk about real shit. Of course, at least the first one is, and I'm gonna try and keep that trend going. Real shit that I'm gonna talk about now is, okay, this is like 4 days later. I talked about something, and then I looked back on it while I was editing, and I just figured that it wasn't what I wanted to talk about. So I figured I'm gonna talk about something else. So recently I've been thinking about like how people are so like selfish, and when I think about it, it's like I feel like people are so selfish when it comes to like their personality. I don't know if that makes sense. Let me try and explain it. Let's say a relationship. Like, selflessness is giving up something that you have to satisfy somebody else or the person that you're with. Selfishness is giving up the person that you're with to have something that you don't have, or something that you want, or to keep something that you have. So in a lot of ways, especially in relationships like friendships, dating, marriage, a lot of people are overly, what's the word, selfish. And I see it a lot, and like a lot of people, let me put it into perspective. If I were to date a girl and the entire relationship I'm putting in my all and she's putting in her 50, that's selfish. That's her being selfish. And in a way, I see it in every fucking relationship I've ever been in. I think it's also very beautiful that somebody is capable of having such selfless behavior in such a selfish world. A lot of times, you know, you see somebody being selfish and you're just like, oh, that's just who they are. No, it's not. No, you shouldn't be selfish, in my opinion. Anything I say, just my opinion. But yeah, personally, I see a lot of selfish acts when it comes to me, at least. And it's usually the people that hate themselves and don't enjoy themselves and don't enjoy who they are that are the people that do selfish things. And it's usually the people that do enjoy themselves and do enjoy who they are and who they've become that overly enjoy being selfless. Yeah. My mom just brought me Chick-fil-A. How nice of her. Okay. Or was I? Yes. The people that are overly selfish are the people that don't like themselves, and the people that are overly selfless are the people that do like themselves. I found that when a person overly hates himself, they try to make more selfish acts so that they can like themselves. And the people that do like themselves don't need to make those selfish acts because they don't need anything other than themselves. I'm the kind of guy that really enjoys himself. I don't really have many doubts about my personality. Of course, I make selfish acts sometimes and I don't realize it, but it's never like constant. And I see constant selfish acts in people who don't know who they are or who they want to be. No, it's usually the people that know who they want to be but don't know how to get there that are the most selfish people. And all I'm gonna say is, if you have a selfish person in your life, don't destroy yourself trying to fix somebody that can't even fix themselves. It's not worth it. With that being said, fuck, I had it cooked up in my mind, I forgot. Yes, okay, I remember. Don't destroy your peace trying to help somebody else find theirs. With that being said, I'm out.